summative questions on digestive system, right? If a person lives exclusively on a diet of milk, eggs, and bread, he is likely to suffer from scurvy, night blindness, rickets, beriberi. It is scurvy. Pepsin is an example of hormone, enzyme, nutrient, vitamin. It is an enzyme. Which of these are linked together in long chains to form megamolecules? Purines, pyrimidines, amino acid, sugar. It is amino acids. Islets of Langerhans are modified lymph glands, ductless gland in pancreas, specialized areas in pituitary, small tubules in kidneys. It is ductless glands in pancreas, right? Now the next one, scurvy is a disease caused by presence of Rh antigen in blood, deficiency of vitamin E, a virus, deficiency of ascorbic acid or vitamin C. In the fourth one, deficiency of ascorbic acid or vitamin C. Trypsin converts fats into fatty acids, starch and glycogen into maltose, proteins into peptones, sucrose into glucose and fructose. It converts proteins into peptones. Bilirubin and biliverdin are found in blood, bile, pancreatic juice, saliva. They are found in bile. Vitamins are inorganic substances and cannot be synthesized by animals. Inorganic substances and can be synthesized by animals. Organic substances which cannot mostly be synthesized by animals. Organic substances which can mostly be synthesized by animals. Third option is correct. Organic substances which cannot be mostly be synthesized by animals. Deficiency of vitamin A causes beriberi, rickets, retarded growth and development, night blindness. It is the night blindness. Herbivorous animals can digest cellulose because their molar and premolar teeth can crush and grind the food. Bacteria present in their cecum help in digestion of cellulose. Gastric juice has a digestive enzyme for cellulose digestion. Alimentary canal is very long. Second option is correct. Bacteria present in their cecum helps in digestion of cellulose. Vitamin necessary for blood clotting is A, E, C, K, D. It is fourth option correct. It is vitamin K. Dental formula of adult man is 2123 upon 2123, 2122 upon 2122, 2123 upon 2124, 2132 upon 21. First option is correct. It is 2123, 2123. Islets of Langerhans are found in Australia, Pacific Ocean, pancreas, ovary, brain, spleen. Correct option is pancreas. Vitamin K is required for regulation of phosphorus and calcium metabolism, respiration, carbohydrate metabolism, synthesis of prothrombin in liver required for blood. It is synthesis of prothrombin in the liver required for blood clotting. Saprophytes can absorb liquefied food direct from the dead matter, cannot synthesize their own protoplasm, cannot synthesize any complex food, need help of enzymes for absorption. They need help of enzymes for absorption. Man needs carbohydrate as a source of energy and gets these from starch, cellulose. Both, none of these. It is from starch. To keep people healthy, strong, energetic, and long lived, it is necessary to provide them high energy food, large amount of food, balanced diet, initiative, and spirit. That is balanced diet. Whether a nation can produce sportsmen who could successfully compete in Olympic is decided by their size of body, long life, health, right amount of food taken. It is the health. Which, the, which of these is the best source of vitamin A? Apple, carrot, honey, peanuts. It is the carrot. Trypsin helps in digestion of proteins in stomach in acidic medium, duodenum in acidic medium, stomach in alkaline medium, duodenum in alkaline. It is duodenum in alkaline medium. The chief function of bile is to digest fats by enzymatic action, to regulate process of digestion, to emulsify fat for digestion, to eliminate waste products. The correct option to emulsify fat for digestion. In which part of gut are proteins ultimately degraded to amino acids? Small intestine, colon, stomach, cecum. It is the small intestine. Which one of these are most essential for body growth and formation of new cells? Fat, sugar, mineral salts, proteins. It is the protein. Certain B vitamin acts as enzyme, coenzyme, digestive substances, hormone. They are the coenzyme. The most common concentrated source of proteins for vegetarians in our country is potatoes, meat, eggs, pulses. It is pulses. Starch is a carbohydrate, protein, enzyme, or fat. It's a carbohydrate. Casein is milk, bacteria, sugar, protein, fat. It is in protein. Rumen of a cow is a part of its intestine, stomach, cecum, rectum. It is stomach. Substrate amylase, amylopsin enzyme is activated on starch, protein, fat, cane sugar. It is on starch. Micronutrients are less important in nutrition than macronutrients. They are important in nutrition as micronutrients may be omitted from culture media without any determination. Effects on plant are called micro because they play a minor role in there. They are, second option is correct. They are as important in nutrition as macronutrient. Sucrose is found in milk, honey, sugarcane, orange. It is found in sugarcane. Which one of these is carbohydrates is a monosaccharide? Glucose, starch, sucrose, cellulose. It is the glucose. Number of essential amino acids in man is 20, 18, 10, 8. It is the 10. The mammalian liver is in its microscopic structure is characterized by the presence of Glison's capsule and Kupffer cells, leukocytes and canaliculi, Glison's capsules and leukocytes, Kupffer cells and leukocytes. It is Glison's capsule and Kupffer cells. The hormone cholecystokinin released from intestinal epithelium stimulates secretion of bile from gallbladder, secretion of pancreatic juice, conversion of proteins into peptones, conversion of fats into glycerol. It is secretion of bile from the gall, uh, secretion of bile from the gall bladder. So it is released from intestinal epithelium, stimulates secretion of bile from gallbladder. Now, the largest gland in the human body is pancreas, liver, pituitary, thyroid. It is the liver. Intestinal villi are more numerous and larger in posterior part of small intestine than in anterior part because digestion is faster in posterior part. Blood supply is poorer in anterior part. Blood supply is poorer in posterior part. There is more of digested food in posterior because there is more of digested food in posterior part. Beriberi is caused due to deficiency of vitamin C, B5, B1, B12, B2. It is B1. Cellular digestion in rabbit, cows, and other herbivorous mammals with the help of bacteria occurs in villi of intestine, pyloric ceca, vermiform appendix, and it is vermiform appendix and cecum. Ptyalin of saliva acts on slightly alkaline medium, slightly acidic medium, neutral, strongly acidic. It is slightly acidic medium. Bile juice assists in digestion of fats by emulsifying the fats, contributing a lipolytic enzyme, stimulating secretion of lipase, increasing the alkalinity of digestive enzyme. It is emulsifying the fats. Muscular contractions of stomach are known as absorption, digestion, peristalsis, circulation. It is peristalsis. Taking in the food by an animal is called egestion, assimilation, absorption, ingestion. It is ingestion. Oxyntic cells are located in islets of Langerhans and secrete glucagon, gastric epithelium and secrete pepsin, gastric glands and secrete HCl, kidneys and secrete tannin. It is gastric glands and secrete HCl. Ptyalin is secreted by pancreas, stomach, prostate gland, salivary gland. It is secreted by the salivary glands. Liver cells secrete amylopsin, trypsin, bile and coenzymes lipase. It is bile and no enzymes. Which should not be eaten too much during hot months. Vitamins, fats, minerals, salts, proteins. It is the fats. The intestine in human body is about 29 feet long because it provides more area for food storage. Bacterial content in the body may gradually be killed. More length increases food digestion and absorption. None of this. Third option is correct. More length increases food digestion and absorption. To get ample supply of carbohydrate, one should eat meat, grams, carrot, rice. It is the rice. Peristaltic movements Peristaltic movements are found in different parts of alimentary canal. In which one of these is the least peristaltic? Stomach, duodenum, rectum, esophagus. It is in the rectum. In colon, constriction of its wall from a series of small pockets called haustra, crypts of Limburger zymosin cells 10. In colon, it is the haustra. Milk protein is curdled into calcium paracaseinated by maltose, renin, trypsin, lactase. It is the renin. Diastema is a part of pelvic girdle in rabbit, space in teeth, lines in mammals, a type of tooth in rabbit, structure in eye of rabbit. It is space in teeth, lines in mammals. Vermiform appendix is a part of alimentary canal, nervous system, vascular system, reproductive system. It is a part of an alimentary canal. The enzyme invertase hydrolyzes glucose into sucrose, cellulose into starch, sucrose into glucose, and fructose starch into sucrose. It is sucrose into glucose and fructose. Prolonged deficiency of vitamin B1 in human diet may lead to muscular atrophy, pellagra, night blindness, beriberi. It is the beriberi. One of the richest source of vitamin B1 is uh, cod liver oil, curd, whole wheat bread, eggs. It is the whole wheat bread. From the point of ontogeny, liver is ectodermal, mesodermal, endodermal, both ectodermal. There it is endodermal. Invertase is an enzyme, a vitamin, nutrient, optical defect. It is an enzyme. Inner surface of the wall of large intestine is lined by epithelium supported by muscles, epithelium, muscular tissue, all four basic tissue. It is epithelium. Amino acids are absorbed in blood capillaries of villi, wall of rectum, lacteals of blood capillary of villi, lacteals of villi. It is blood capillaries of villi. Teeth in frog is heterodont, acrodont, thecodont, pleurodont. It is acrodont. Digestion of carbohydrates is affected by amylopsin, trypsin, erapsin, pepsin. It is amylopsin. Space between incisors and teeth in the rabbit is diaphysis, diastema, dialysis, diapos. It is diastema. Trypsin is secreted by pancreas, stomach, liver, ileum. It is by the pancreas. Ascorbic acid, vitamin A, vitamin D, vitamin C, biotin. It is vitamin C. In hydrolysis, a small amount of energy is released as kinetic energy, potential energy, light none. It is as the kinetic energy. Amino acids not synthesized in body are called non-essential, active, essential, inactive. They are the essential. Milk, eggs, and meats are good sources of protein, fats, vitamins, carbohydrate. It is the protein. A man is said to be starving when food meets energy loss. Food is not meeting energy loss. He begins storing reserve food. Stomach is not being filled by food when food is not meeting energy loss. Which reserve is starving man first consumes fat, proteins, glycogen, vitamins. It is the glycogen. Amylopsin acts upon polysaccharides in any medium, polysaccharides in acidic medium, polysaccharides in alkaline medium. Correct option is 4, polysaccharides in alkaline medium. Protein digestion require proteases, peptides, proteolytic enzymes, all. It is proteolytic enzyme. Cecum is meant for digestion of protein, cellulose, lipid, starch. It is cellulose. Rabbit has no canine teeth because it is omnivorous, carnivorous, saprophyte, herbivorous. It is herbivorous. Bile is secreted by pancreas, kidney, liver, heart. That is the liver. Tyline cannot work in stomach because it is inactivated by pepsin, carbohydrate digesting, inactivated by HCl, inactivated by renin. It is inactivated by HCl. Proteins are mainly required in the body for growth, repair, both of these, none of these, both of these. Protein digesting or proteolytic enzymes in frog and rabbit are trypsin, erapsin, pepsin, amylase, lipase, zymase, amylopsin, trypsin, tyline, urea, dehydrogenase, zymase. It is trypsin, erapsin, pepsin. In place of rabbit, it may be mammals also. The answer will be the same. In place of rabbit, it can be mammal. Then also your first option is correct. Bacteria entering with contaminated food are killed in stomach by pepsin, renin, sodium carbonate, HCl. It is where the HCl. The pylorus in frog is found in between stomach and duodenum, duodenum and ileum, ileum and colon, esophagus and stomach. It is stomach and duodenum. Crabs of liver secrete gastric juice, succus entericus, bile juice, succulus. It is succus entericus. Vitamin C prevents or its deficiency causes night blindness, very scurvy, arthritis. It is scurvy. Secretin hormone is produced in stomach and stimulates gastric gland, intestine and stimulates gastric gland, liver and stimulates gallbladder, intestine and stimulates Krebs or liver. Second option is correct. It is intestine and stimulates gastric glands, which is a group of end products of carbohydrate digestion: glucose, galactose, fructose, sucrose, galactose, maltose, galactose, glucose, maltose, none of that. The first option is correct. It is glucose, galactose, and fructose. Intestinal villi are mainly concerned with assimilation of digested food, secretion of enzymes, ultrafiltration, increasing absorptive surface. Fourth option is correct. It is increasing absorptive surface. A person deficit in rhodopsin should take visual pigment: tomatoes, radish, carrot, gavas. It is carrot. Total number of teeth in rabbits is 43, 32, 24, 28. Correct option is 28. Which of these terms is used for two different parts applied with a slight difference in its spelling, not in pronunciation? Ileum, intestine, cloaca, pelvis. It is ileum. pH ileum. pH in stomach of rabbit is about 7, 8, 3, 11. It is 3. Now the next one is number of teeth which are monofident in man is 4, 22, 32, 12. It is 12. Starch is digested by peptidase, sucrase, amylase, invertase, zymase. It is amylase. Digestion of starch by amylase occurs in stomach, liver, muscles, duodenum. It is the duodenum. Pancreatic juice takes part in the digestion of protein, carbohydrates, proteins, fats, and carbohydrates, proteins and fats, proteins. It is protein, fats, and carbohydrate. Gastric juice in man contains the enzymes trypsin, renin, pepsin, amylase, pepsin, renin, trypsin, pepsin, lipase, pepsin, amylase, lipase. It is pepsin, amylase, lipase. The enzyme trypsinogen is secreted from duodenum, pancreas, liver, stomach. It is from pancreas. Which of these vitamins is essential for proper vision? Vitamin K, D, A, or E? It is vitamin A. Third option is correct. Enzyme pepsin acts upon food at a pH of about 3 to split 3 to split proteins, 2 to split carbohydrates, 7 to change proteins into peptones, 2 to change proteins into amino. First option is correct, that is 3 to split protein. Which one is different from the category of other three? Gastrin, glucagon, secretin, tyline. It is the tyline. Prolonged deficiency of nicotinic acid, niacin, in human diet leads to beriberi, pellagra, scurvy, ricket. It is the pellagra. How many teeth in man grow twice in life? It is 20, 28, 32, 12. It is 20. A carbohydrate splitting enzyme is secreted by liver, zymogen cells of gastric gland, salivary gland, crypts of liver. It is the salivary gland. Stomach is the site of digestion mainly for carbohydrate, fats, proteins, all of this. It is the proteins. Trypsin differs from trypsin in that of it digests proteins in alkaline medium and not in acidic medium. It digests protein in acidic medium and not in alkaline medium. Both of these, first option is correct. It digests proteins in alkaline medium and not in acidic medium. Hormone involved in discharge of pancreatic juice in mammals: secretin, and CCK, gastrin, and it is secretin and CCK. Function of HCl in stomach is to kill microorganisms of food, facilitate absorption of food, dissolve enzymes secreted by gastric gland. First, uh, or activate trypsinogen trypsin. First option is correct. Kill microorganisms of food. Presence of which of these in intestine of rabbit distinguishes it from the stomach? Digestive glands, villi, submucosa, serosa. It is villi. Milk protein is a lactogen, pepsin, betatin, casein. It is the casein. Now the next one, enzyme maltase in human gut acts on a food at pH of more than 7 to exchange starch into maltose, less than 7 to change starch into maltose, more than 7 to change maltose into glucose, less than 7 to change maltose into glucose. Third option is correct, more than 7 to change maltose into glucose. Simple sugar of blood is galactose, lactose, sucrose, glucose. It is the glucose, which has a sweet taste but is not a sugar. Lactose, protein, saccharin, starch. It is saccharin. Deamination occurs in liver to make use of excess amino acid, synthesize amino acid, get rid of urea from the blood, convert proteins to uranium. Make use of excess amino acid. The structure which prevents entry of food into windpipe during swallowing in mammals is larynx, pharynx, glottis, epiglottis. It is epiglottis. Number of teeth in one half of the lower jaw of the rabbit is 6, 8, 5, 7. It is 6. Digestion is defined as conversion of large food particles into smaller ones, non-diffusible food elements into diffusible constituents, starch into glycogen, soluble food into protoplasm. Second option is correct. It is non-diffusible food elements into diffusible constituent. The hardest substance in vertebrate body is animal keratin dentine content. It is animal. Fatty acids and monoglycerides absorbed from mammalian intestine first reach hepatic vein, lymph vessels, hepatic portal vein, anterior mesenteric vein. It is the lymph vessels. Pellagra is caused due to prolonged deficiency of thiamine, ascorbic acid, niacin, folic acid. It is niacin, which is not a function of HCl in stomach breaking down of proteins into peptones, killing bacteria ingested with food and drinks, promoting formation of proteins, softening fibrous food element. First one, that is the breaking down proteins into peptones. Glottis is a structure which Glottis is a structure which prevents entry of food into windpipe while swallowing. Food allows food to pass into esophagus, produces sound as air is forced through it, allows air to enter into trachea. It allows air to enter into trachea. Which group contains biocatalyst? Peptidase, amylase, renin, myosin, oxytocin, adrenaline, rhodopsin, pepsin, stepsin, glucose, amino acid, fat. First option, peptidase, amylase, and renin. Another substance of the category of glucose, sucrose, and maltose is myoglobin, starch, amino acid, hemoglobin, that is the starch. All animals are heterotrophic, autotrophic, carnivorous, predator. They are heterotrophic. Most important property of water for which it is needed in the body. It is tasteless, colorless, odorless. It is universal solvent. It is a liquid. Its oxygen is used in the cellular membrane. It is a universal solvent. Now the next one, a person with bleeding gums should daily take milk, carrots, lemons, butter. It is the lemons. During prolonged starvation, body derives nutrition from the storage of liver and adipose tissue, spleen, liver and lungs, subcutaneous fat and pancreas. It is liver and adipose tissue. Mammals may drink water and also get it from breakdown of glycogen into glucose, secretion of saliva, oxidation of glucose, conversion of oxyhemoglobin to hemoglobin. It is oxidation of glucose. Thiamine is alternative name for the vitamin A, B complex, B2, B1. It is the B1. Fats are richly found in areolar tissue, lymph glands, adipose tissue, liver cells. It is the adipose tissue, which is a common passage in swallowing food and breathing, larynx, gullet, glottis, pharynx. It is the pharynx. Total number of incisor teeth in rabbit is 8, 6, 10, 4. It is the 6. Succus entericus is secreted by islets of Langerhans, gastric glands, uterine crypts, ovipositors, and Werner's. The fourth option is correct, crypts of Leverkusen and Brunner's gland. Enterokinase stimulates trypsinogen, trypsin, pepsin, pepsinogen. It is trypsinogen. Symbiotic bacteria present in intestine of most primates which synthesize certain vitamins are Entamoeba histolytica, Entamoeba coli, Entamoeba gingivalis. None of these. None of these. Sacculus rotundus is a dilated part of posterior end of ileum, colon, esophagus. It is ileum, ileum. Main enzyme present in gastric juice is pepsin, amylase, lipase, trypsin. It is pepsin. Absence of which of these in bile will make a fat digestion difficult. Cholesterol, salts, pigment, acid. It is the salts. Pancreatic juice is released into duodenum, ileum, stomach, jejunum. It is in the duodenum. Satiety and thirst and centers are located in forebrain, optic lobes, hypothalamus, medulla. It is in hypothalamus. Vitamin D is also called calciferol, ascorbic acid, retinol, folic acid. It is called calciferol. Which of these is a polysaccharide? Glucose, maltose, glycogen, sucrose. It is the glycogen. Medium in which pepsin is active. Acidic, alkaline, neutral, isotonic. It is acidic. Animals which eat their own feces are called omnivorous, herbivorous, coprophagous, carnivorous. It is the coprophagous. Brunner's glands are found in submucosa of duodenum, Submucosa of stomach, wall of intestine, wall of rectum. It is in the submucosa of duodenum. Pernicious anemia is caused by the deficiency of vitamin C, B1, B12, B6. It is by the B12. A patient advised to take citrus fruits is suffering from pellagra, geliosis, anemia, scurvy. The correct option is scurvy. When food reaches in man's intestine, it first mixes with bile, succocentricus, pancreatic juice, mucus. It is bile. Night blindness is caused by deficiency of vitamin C, vitamin B, vitamin A, vitamin D. It is vitamin A. Number of lobes in right and left sides of liver in rabbit: 1, 2 and 3, 3 and 2, 4 and 3, 5, 3 and 3. First, correct option 2 and 3. Epithelium that forms the inner lining of the stomach wall, cuboidal, ciliated, squamous, columnar. It is columnar. Conversion of glucose into glycogen in liver is called glycogenolysis, glycolysis, glyconeogenesis. It is glycogenesis. Fat digesting enzymes are called proteases, hydrolysis, oxidases, lipases. It is lipases. Chymotrypsin, chymotrypsin acts upon proteins in duodenum in alkaline medium, starch in duodenum, protein in stomach, protein in duodenum, and in acidic medium. First option, proteins in duodenum in alkaline medium. Medium of pancreatic juice remains neutral, highly acidic, alkaline, slightly acidic. It is alkaline. From keratin, vitamin A is synthesized in pancreas, skin, spleen, liver. It is in liver. Lymph capillary present inside a villus is called venule, arteriole, lacteal, galactose. It is called lacteal. Heterodont condition is found in rabbit, bat, cat, all of these. It is all of these. That is in case of mammal. Emulsification of fat by the bile occurs in liver, pancreas, duodenum, stomach. It is in duodenum. Essential amino acids are those which are taken from food, needed in vital activities, synthesized in body. None of these. That is taken from food. Ileum is a part of pelvic girdle, pectoral girdle, pancreas, small intestine. It is small intestine. Tusk of an elephant is an enormously enlarged upper canine, lower incisor, upper incisor, molar. It is the upper incisor. Vitamin which promotes wound healing is B, C, A, and D. It is C. Renin is found in gastric juice, kidneys, pancreatic juice, liver. It is in gastric juice. Teeth of adult men not present in milk dentition are molars, premolars, incisors, canine. They are molars. Action of bile on fat is non-enzymatic, enzymatic, hormonal, acidic. It is non-enzymatic. Which two enzymes are present in human gastric juice? HCl and pepsin, pepsin and renin, renin and trypsin, only trypsin. It is pepsin and renin. Narrower distal end of stomach is called cardiac, duodenum, pyloric, pharynx. It is called pyloric. Next, digestion of fats, proteins, and carbohydrates is composed in liver, large intestine, stomach, small intestine. It is in small intestine. Digestive enzymes secreted by salivary glands is ptyalin, pepsin, bile, renin. It is ptyalin. Which gland is both exocrine and endocrine? Pituitary, thyroid, pancreas, mammary glands. It is pancreas. Which term is used for action of bile salts on fat? Hydrolysis, emulsification, spanification, purification. It is emulsification. It is the emulsi. It is not any. It is emulsification. Absorption of digested food mainly occurs in small intestine, colon, large intestine, stomach. It is in small intestine. Number of incisors canine, premolar and molars in each jaw of man is 6244, 4256, 4246, 4464. It is 4246. Role of vitamin C is to help in formation of visual pigment, growth of bones, treatment of pernicious anemia, wound healing. It is the wound healing. Vitamin C is citric acid, nicotinic acid, ascorbic acid, folic acid. It is ascorbic acid. Anhydrous bonds of proteins are called glycidic, ester, diester, peptide. They are peptides. Pepsin is secreted in intestine, liver, gonads, stomach. It is in stomach. Ptyalin acts upon fats, proteins, lipids, starch. It is starch. If liver becomes functionless, percentage of which will increase in blood. Uric acid, ammonia, urea, proteins. It is ammonia. Maximum absorption takes place in ileum, stomach, colon, rectum. It is ileum. Which of these is a function of liver? Urine formation, urea formation, hemoglobin formation, secretion of digestive. It is the urea formation. Our food mostly contains glucose, sucrose, carbohydrates, cellulose. It contains carbohydrate. Rickets is caused by the deficiency of vitamin D, B, C, A. It is by the deficiency of vitamin D. Ascorbic acid is richly found in mango, potatoes, bananas, lemon. It is in lemon. Which statement is correct? Neutral starches are of D type, neutral proteins are of D type, a few vitamins can be synthesized in human body, all vitamins are obtained from food. Correct option 3, a few vitamins can be synthesized in human body. Taste buds of bitter taste are located on our tongue at tip, lower surface, lateral size, on upper surface in posterior part, on upper surface in posterior part. When gallbladder of a man is removed, fat digestion is not possible, acidity continues in duodenum, effect of pancreatic juice upon food is impaired. All of these. Correct option is all these problems arises over here. Next one, jaundice may be caused by retarded function of lungs, liver, heat, heart, kidney. It is the liver. The hormone secretin stimulates secretion of pancreatic juice, bile juice, both gastric juice, both. A1,4 glycosidic bonds are broken when lipids is digested by lipase, protein is digested by pepsin, starch is digested by amylase. None of these. Starch is digested by amylase. Lacteals are associated with secretion of lactic acid, absorption of fats, production of milk. None of this. They are absorption of fats. Which of these is not an enzyme of digestive system? Enterokinase, amylase, trypsin, enterostone. It is enterostone. Pierce patches produce enterokinase lymphocytes, mucus trypsin. It is the lymphocyte. Acid secretion in stomach is stimulated by gastrin, histamine, vagal discharge. Two of these. That is the is stimulated. Two of these. Emulsification of fats is brought about by bile pigments, bile salts, pancreatic juice, HCl. It is the bile salts. Zymosin cells of gastric gland secrete pepsinogen, chymotrypsin, pepsin, trypsin. It is zymosin cells, they secrete pepsinogen. In pancreas, pancreatic juice and hormones are secreted by same cells, same cells at different times, none of this, that is the different cell. In frog, pancreas produces 3 digestive enzymes, 2 hormones, 3 digestive enzymes, 1 hormone, 3 digestive enzymes, 3 hormone, 2 digestive enzymes, 1 hormone. First option, 3 digestive enzymes and 2 hormone. Which sets of organs and histological structures present in it is correct? Stomach, goblet cells, Brunner's gland, zymosin cell, intestine, goblet cells, crypt sublubricant, submucosa, lung, vocal sacs, bronchioles, bronchus, kidney, glomerulus, alveoli, loop of Henle. Second option is correct. Intestine, goblet cells, crypt sublubricant, and submucosa. Statement common to amylase, renin, and trypsin. These are all proteins. These are produced in stomach. These act at a pH of lower than 7. These are all proteolytic enzymes. These are all protein. Organisms preying upon the other animals are called primary consumers, parasites, predators, cannibals. They are called predators. Number of lobes in the liver of rabbit is 4, 6, 7, 5, 5. Cells of mucous membrane of intestinal wall are stimulated to secrete gastrin, bile juice, acid in chyme, large intestine. It is acid in chyme. Kits of lubricant are found in small intestine, esophagus, stomach, rectum. It is in small intestine. Succus and tricus is the name given to junction between small intestine and cecum. Intestinal juice, junction between stomach and intestine. Intestinal juice. Teeth which are absent in rabbit, canines, incisors, molars, premolar. They are the canines. Ability to reproduce declines due to deficiency of vitamin B, C, D, E, that is vitamin E. Pancreatic lipase acts upon glycogen, triglycerides, disaccharides, polypeptides. It acts on triglycerides. Deficiency of vitamin D causes beriberi, night blindness, rickets, sterility. It is rickets. Types of teeth in rabbit: thecodent, ecrodent, pleurodent, homodent. They are the thecodent. All digestive enzymes are ligases, oxidases, transferases, hydrolases. It is hydrolases. Proteins after complete hydrolysis yield glucose amino acid, triglycerides. It is the amino acid. In whose milk percentage of lactose is highest? Human mother, cow, she buffalo, she goat. Human mother. Which pairing is not correct? Thiamine, beriberi, vitamin D, rickets, niacin, pellagra, vitamin K, sterility. This is incorrect. Functional units of absorption of digested food are Pearce patches, villi, crypt subliverkin, Brunner's gland. It is the villi. Which of these will leave the stomach first in man? Beer, proteins, fats, carbohydrates. Beer will leave the stomach first in man. Protein, fats, carbohydrates, that is the beer. Beer. Cellulose is not digested in rabbit, cow, man, goat. It is in man. Which of these is not an enzyme? Sucrase, amylase, urease, maltose. It is maltose. Amount of fat increases in the body due to excess intake of vitamins, minerals, carbohydrates. It is the carbohydrate. Which vitamin does not act as a coenzyme? Riboflavin, tocopherol, biotin, folic acid. It is the folic acid. Which will leave a basic residue in the body during metabolism? Oils and fats, citrus fruits, eggs, meat. In frog, the surface of attachment of tongue is hyoid apparatus, pterygoid, palatine sphenoid, that is the hyoid apparatus. Gallbladder is stimulated by androgesterone secretin, cholecystokinin, anthrakinase, cholecystokinin. Kinin. A person will suffer from beriberi, rickets, and scurvy if he is not consuming adequate amount of vitamins B12A and C, B1D and C, A, B1 and E, B6A and K. It is B1D and C. Which cells of gastric mucosa secrete pepsinogen? Parietal, agentophin, goblet, chief, that is the chief cell. Largest variety of digestive enzymes is found in herbivores, carnivores, omnivores, parasite. It is omnivore. Diastema is a toothless gap in the jaw of rabbit between premolars and molars, incisors and premolars, incisors and molars, canines and it is incisors and premolars. Inhibition of gastric secretin is brought about by androgesterone, gastrin, cholecystokinin, pancreozymin. It is androgastrin. In frog, digestion of fat occurs mostly in duodenum, rectum, small intestine, stomach. It is in small intestine. Nuclease enzyme Nuclease enzyme which begins its attack from a free end of polynucleotide is called kinase, endonuclease, exonuclease, polymerase. It is exonuclease. Which one is a matching pair of deficient nutrient and resultant disease characterized by a swollen lips, thick pigmented skin of hands and legs, and irritability, thiamine, beriberi, iodine, goiter, nicotinamide, pellagra, protein, kwashiorkor. It is thiamine, beriberi. Calcium deficiency in the body occurs in the absence of vitamin D, C, B, E. Correct option is D first. Function of androgesterone is regulation of flow of bile, inhibition of gastric secretion, stimulation of gastric secretion, stimulation of flow of pancreas. It is inhibition of gastric secretion, which is correct pairing of site of action and substrate of renin. Stomach fat, small intestine protein, stomach casein, mouth starch. It is stomach casein. As HCl as HCl is to pepsinogen, so is anthrakinase to renin, trypsinogen, pectin. None of the it is the anthrakinase is to trypsinogen. Cells of stomach will of mammals which secrete HCl, chief cells, oxyntic cells, goblet cells, parietal cells. This HCl is oxyntic cells also as well as parietal cells also. Which one is the correct order? Maltase, maltose, sucrase, cellulose, invertase, glucose, amylose, sugar, starch, trypsinogen, trypsin, starch. First option, maltase, maltose, sugar. Anthrakinase helps in the conversion of casinogen into casein, pepsinogen into pepsin, proteins into peptide, that is trypsinogen into trypsin. Match the items of the column. They say vitamin K, beriberi. The correct option is first B, second D, third A, fourth C. So this option correct is first B, second D, third A, fourth C. A dental disease characterized by mottling of teeth is due to which of these elements in drinking water? Boron, chlorine, fluorine, mercury. It is fluorine. Digestion of protein in rabbit starts from buccal cavity, esophagus, stomach, intestine. It is in stomach. Organ which regulates blood levels of substances is heart, spleen, liver, pancreas. It is liver. If skin wounds are not healing, the diet must contain green vegetables, calcium and fruits, calcium, vitamin C, calcium, vitamin C. I hope you must be benefited by this question. Again, we will meet in the next video with more important questions on your other important topics. Thank you.